global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have John Wu, president of Avalanche, to discuss the value proposition of DeFi. John, it's great to see you again. Welcome back to Trade Talks.
Likewise, thank you very much.
Bitcoin has established itself as the lead crypto asset, but Ethereum and other platforms provide something else. Tell us about that and the impact to decentralized finance.
Yeah, so as you probably noticed, based on market cap, Bitcoin is actually losing share to the rest of the Ethereum and alternatives. And that's a function of your question, which is basically people are seeing utility now. There's utility on other first layer protocols such as Ethereum, Avalanche, and others. So we are seeing DeFi building out very nicely. There's close to $100 billion in TVL. There's also NFTs, social tokens, all creating a lot of activity and real use cases. And those use cases are not just for crypto native people, but also traditional people, traditional finance, traditional artists. They're all coming over to explore what they can do with tokenization.
How are DeFi apps similar and different than traditional institutional financial services?
So on the DeFi side, the decentralized finance side, the actual product and services are actually the same. However, what's different is the mechanism with which it's delivered and then the actual yields and returns that it provides. So it is decentralized, but the actual products such as that you need in traditional financial services, lending and borrowing, or having marketplaces or derivatives, all of that is actually, the end product is still the same. It's just delivered in a decentralized P2P manner where you cut out a lot of middlemen and a lot of business logic gets embedded in the code, so you don't need as many intermediaries.
What are some of the new applications available on Avalanche?
Sure. So in the lending and borrowing space, you have some great applications like Aave, one of the leaders in its space, is a decentralized lending and borrowing app with tremendous yields. So the beautiful thing about this is that the rates are set by an algorithmic supply and demand calculation, as opposed to a traditional services where a centralized body kind of has subjectivity into how they price and mark up things. That's one example. Then there are marketplaces, decentralized exchanges, where literally people can participate on both sides, not just the trading of something, but also participate in receiving rewards for providing their assets up to trade.
What differentiates Avalanche's DeFi ecosystem?
Oh, so first of all, the platform itself on Avalanche is incredibly fast. The cost is a fraction of that on Ethereum, and also the scale. So because of all that, there's a giant ecosystem of DeFi products building on Avalanche. And a lot of that is really made possible by another great competitive advantage, which is the Avalanche bridge. That bridge allows you to utilize Ethereum assets over on Avalanche. It's Ethereum compatible. It's an EVM compatible protocol, Avalanche, that is.
The Avalanche Foundation raised $230 million, which, John, is one of the largest in the blockchain industry, in a private sale of AVAX tokens. Now, what will that enable Avalanche to do?
So first of all, that's a testament to these great venture capitalists and the belief that the ecosystem of Avalanche is about to take off. What it will allow Avalanche to do is, we already have Avalabs, that is the firm behind the software provider for Avalanche. So it will allow the ecosystem on Avalanche to actually grow even faster, because right now the technology developed by Avalabs, the software company, is intertwined with a lot of the benefits of the Avalanche protocol because it created a lot of that. But an incentive system will allow more developers and allow more users to come over. It's no different from back in the day when you went to a .com internet and you got a lot of rewards for going there early, or Starbucks. The more coffee you drink, the more points you get, and you have Starbucks loyalty points. Similar to that concept.
All right, John, great to see you. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you so much.